All right, welcome to a new video. I'm going to be memorizing this short dialogue on video here. I've been, I'm basically a week behind. I kind of took a week off from both Korean and Chinese in most cases. I did a little bit, but some stuff came up and I just fell out of the groove. So I've started, this is the new lesson, lesson 5, and this is the first conversation of the lesson. I have gone over this once already, but this is going to be my like commit to memory run where I really try to memorize it. So what I'll do here is I'll chunk it, and I'm just looking really quick to think about how I want to chunk this out. This word here, ore orekanman, orekanman, orekanman이에요. This is one of those ones that this is a memory. I call this like a speed bump when I'm trying to memorize stuff and they throw in these like many syllable kind of common phrases. These slow me down a bit. So all right, I'm gonna chunk it like this. Like this should be easy. The point of chunking is like like yes, I could try to throw this into the chunk, but it's not like the main idea here is for me this word is going to test my memory a bit. So if I want to get that in is on its own and then move to the next thing, which isn't really that hard anyway. Okay, so I'm just going to read. And when I do this, like I'll read it some and then I'll write it some. I usually try to focus mostly on reading and then I write as like an extra way to commit things to memory. Okay. Lisa 씨, 안녕하세요. 제니 씨, 오래 오래간만이에요. 네, 오래간만이에요. Alright. 리사 씨, 안녕하세요. 제니 씨, 오래 오래간만이에요. 네, 오래간만이에요. 오래간만이에요. Okay. 리사 씨, 안녕하세요. 제니 씨, 오래간만이에요. 네, 오래간만이에요. And also, what I also want to do here is this is something I don't usually do, but I'm going to do it now. So I'm going to open the audio, especially on a word like when I'm saying a long word like this, and I don't feel like I'm pronouncing it very well. I want to just usually I kind of check the audio a bit later, and I'll notice that I've been saying something wrong. Sorry, I'm just opening this up. I don't know how well you can hear that, but
서점에서
Conversation 1.
서점에서 친구를 만나요. 리사 씨, 안녕하세요. 제니 씨, 오래간만이에요.
오래간만이에요. 오래간만이에요. Okay, whatever. One thing I've bothers me about this book is it seems really common they'll have two women talking to each other and they'll occasionally bring Michael in, but I don't I don't exactly want to say 안녕하세요. Like the way that the women pronounce it is it makes me not sure how I should say it. Okay, listen. 리사 씨, 안녕하세요. 제니 씨, 오래간만이에요. 네, 오래간만이에요. Okay, I think I've got this chunk. 오래간만이에요. And that just means like long time no see. 好久不见. Okay. Jenny. And by the way, this pronunciation of this word, this sound, Jenny, Like sometimes it's like a Chinese Q, sometimes it's a J. In this, I want it to be a J, but when I just listened to the audio, it sounded like a Chinese Q. Okay, so we're gonna do the next chunk, which will be 그런데 어디 가세요? 어디 가세요? 커피 숍에 가요. 커피숍에 가요. 그런데 어디 가세요? 커피숍에 가요. 지니 씨는 어디 가세요? I think I'll just chunk this here. I've actually been practicing this part a lot already. So I think I'm good there already. I'll talk about this sentence in a second. Okay. So, and when I chunk these, what I kind of mean here is I'm gonna not say this part now. I'm just gonna work on this part and then I'll try to combine them. So 그런데 어디 가세요? 어디 가세요? I'm gonna listen. Something about some of these words, the pronunciation is just like I swear I had the tab open. I still do, but it's like this sound cloud. I think that's one reason I don't listen as much as I should is because all of the audio
네,
files.
오래간만이에요.
Where?
그런데 어디 가세요?
It's playing from somewhere,
커피숍에
but I
가요.
can't see that. So
제니
frustrating.
씨는 어디 가세요?
Where?
저는 서점에 가요.
Sorry,
친구가
I don't even know if you guys can hear that, but I have it's playing where I don't want it to, and I'm trying to find it. Okay, here it is. I'll leave this
이사
up.
씨, 안녕하세요. 제니 씨,
제니 씨,
오래간만이에요.
오래간만이에요.
네,
네,
오래간만이에요.
오래간만이에요.
그런데 어디 가세요?
어디 가세요?
커피숍에 가요.
커피숍에 가요.
제니 씨는
커피숍에 가요. 커피숍에 가요. Okay. Yeah, I'm when I shadow the audio, I definitely pronounce it differently. But again, it's like two women doing the very kind of like women sounding voice that I notice men don't really do that much. So anyway, 그런데 어디 가세요? 커피숍에 가요. So this is one thing I've been having issues with is when you ask the question, you say 가세요. When you're making a statement, you just say 가요. And I don't really care why that is, as long as that's how it works, and I observe that correctly. I don't really care what the rule is. I'm assuming that's like the rule. 그런데 어디 가세요? 커피숍에 가요. 제니 씨는 어디 가세요? Okay, let me try to just cover this. 그런데 어디 가세요? 커피숍에 가세요. No, it's not 가세요. It's just 가요. 커피숍에 가요. 커피숍에 가요. 그런데 어디 가세요? 커피숍에 가요. 제니 씨는 어디 가세요? Okay, that's the only thing I need to remember still. The fuck. 그런데 어디 가세요? 커피숍에 가요. 제니 씨는 어디 가요? 어디 가세요? 제니 씨는 어디 가세요? Okay. 그런데 어디 가세요? 커피숍에 가세요. Why do I keep wanting to say 가세요? 커피숍에 가요. 커피숍에 가요. 커피숍에 가요. 제니 씨는 어디 가요? 어디 가세요? 제니 씨는 어디 가세요? I'm going to listen to the audio of how they say that just to get myself
가세요? 사씨, 안녕하세요. 네, 오래간만이에요.
오래간만이에요.
네,
네,
오래간만이에요.
오래간만이에요.
그런데 어디 가세요?
어디 가세요?
커피숍에 가요.
커피숍에 가요.
제니 씨는
제니 씨는
어디 가세요?
어디 가세요?
저는
Okay. 제니 씨는 어디 갔어요? 어디 갔어요? 그런데 그런데 어디 갔어요? 커피숍에 가요. 제니 씨는 어디 갔어요? Okay, so that's that chunk. Let's put these two chunks together. 리사 씨, 안녕하세요. 제니 씨, 오래간만이에요. 네, 오래간만이에요. 그런데 어디 갔어요? 커피숍에 가요. 제니 씨는 어디 갔어요? Okay, I'm going to the next chunk, which I've already memorized, I think. Let's see. 저는 서점에 가요. 서점에 가요. Yeah. 친구가 학교 앞 서점에서 일을 해요. 친구가 학교 앞 서점에서 일을 해요. 친구가 학교 앞 서점에서 일을 해요. 오케이. 친구가 학교 앞 서점에서 일을 해요. 친구가 학교 앞 서점에서 일을 해요. And listen to that again.
서점에 가요.
서점에 가요.
저는 서점에 가요.
서점에 가요.
친구가
친구가
학교 앞 서점에서
학교 앞 서점에서 일을 해요.
아, 그래요?
그래요.
그럼 다음에 또 봐요.
다음에 또 봐요.
네, 안녕히 가세요.
Alright. So, yeah, this sentence is really cool to me.
Conversation
God,
2.
why does it do this? I hate SoundCloud, man.
오래간만이에요. 네, 오래간만이에요.
Okay, that's right. So, this sentence is really good because there's just a lot happening. Like you have a ga particle starting a sentence with a lot of elements in it. And so we have like an accusative object. We have an accusative particle. We have like this locative particle with two places in it. The bookstore in front of the school, basically. And so seeing this come all together really, this sentence really jumped out at me as like, this is Korean. Like this is a Korean sentence. Okay, so let's see if I can do the things together here. I just have the names visible so I can't remember who's who, basically, when I have to say like Jenny Shi or whatever. 리사 씨, 안녕하세요. 제니 씨. 오래간만이에요. 네, 오래간만이에요. 그런데 어디 갔어요? 커피숍에 가요. 제니 씨는 어디 갔어요? 저는 서점에 가요. 서점에 가요. 저는 서점에 가요. 친구가 학교 앞 서점에서 일을 해요. 그런데 그래요. 그럼, okay, yeah. I'm not going to worry about this part yet. This is kind of like, you can see I've got this tentatively down. And so once I get this really smooth, I'll just jam this onto the end. And because again, these are kind of the speed bumps for me. These little, like this 안녕히 가세요. It's like confused. I don't know. It's just like it's hard for me to remember. Okay, so here we go. 리사 씨, 안녕하세요. 제니 씨. 오래 오래간만이에요. 네, 오래간만이에요. 그런데 어디 갔어요? 커피숍에 가요. 커피숍에 가요. 제니 씨는 and I notice it's not it's 제. 제니 씨는 어디 갔어요? 서점에 가요. No, it's not. 저는 서점에 가요. 친구가 학교 앞 서점에서 일을 해요. Okay. So that was like very choppy. I'm just going to try to get it closer together and then I'm probably going to start writing it down a few times. 리사 씨, 안녕하세요. 어, 제니 씨, 오래간만이에요. 네, 오래간만이에요. 그런데 어디 갔어요? 커피숍에 가요. 제니 씨는 어디 갔어요? 서점에 가요. 친구가 학교 앞 서점에서 일을 해요. Pretty choppy. I want to look at something. I feel like I'm making some grammar mistakes somewhere. I'm saying when I don't need it and vice versa. I'm not sure I am, but I want to make sure I'm not. 리사 씨, 안녕하세요. 제니 씨, 오래간만이에요. 네, 오래간만이에요. 그런데 어디 갔어요? 커피숍에 가요. And this is where I keep wanting to say 커피숍에 갔어요. 커피숍에 가요. 커피숍에 가요. 제니 씨는 어디 갔어요? 저는 서점에 가요. 서점에 가요. 저는 서점에 가요. 친구가 학교 앞 서점에서 일을 해요. 아, 그래요. 그럼 다음에도 봐요. 네, 안녕히 가세요. 안녕히 가세요. I don't know what the fuck they're saying there. 안녕히, 안녕히. These are like I don't know if do you actually pronounce this syllable at all, especially in these like very common phrases. Like the pronunciation seems to drift a lot from what the Hangul actually says. Okay, so let's try to write this down. By the way, if you notice me making any mistakes in my handwriting, just like feel free to tell me because I have not really been worrying too much about my handwriting. I think it's like the lowest priority thing, frankly. I haven't written 안녕하세요 in quite a while. 제니 씨. So trying to write this from memory here. 제니 씨의 오래 만. Is that even right? 오래만. 오래. I forgot the word. 오래간만. It's 간만. Okay. 오래간만. 오래. 고른데. 고란. See, this is like why I do the writing, because I can say 고른데 without thinking about it, but when I try to write it, it's like I have to like I'm trying to do it. I think that's right. 고른. I'm guessing that. Let's see if that's right. Nope, it's cool. 고른. This is the wrong one. 고른데. I've never figured out how to write this like combination of sounds and have it look good. 고른데 어디. It's just 어디, right? They don't use a comma. Okay. 어디. 어디가 싸갔어요. So copy. So this is gonna be hard to write because I can't remember how to spell it. We have a ko, but it's not copy. It's ka. It's just ka, right? Copy. Sophia. Copy. Shop. Yeah, then I can't remember this one. I just have to look at this one. Copy shop. 서점에서, is that right? Yes. 친구가 Dude, I cannot write those. There's like ugly ass cuss sounds with stuff under it. It always looks bad. Hakyo up. Hakyo up. Hakyo up. So. 서점에 서. I know I'm not putting spaces properly. I'm just like blobbing it all together, aren't I? 일, 울, 해요. Yeah, I don't know. That was, I mean, it was helpful. Like, just like I said, there were certain sounds like 고른, 고른데. This should be 고른, 고른데, not 고른데, 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 고른데. Okay. But we're basically just trying to do this. 리사 씨, 안녕하세요. 제니 씨, 오래간만이에요. 네, 오래간만이에요. 그런데 어디 갔어요? Is that it? 그런데 어디 갔어요? Yeah, that's it. Okay. 그런데 어디 갔어요? 커피숍에 가요. 제니 씨는 어디 갔어요? 서점에 가요. 친구가 학교 앞 서점에서 일을 해요. she doesn't say 그런데, she says, 그래, I forgot what she says. Just 그래요. 그래요. 그럼 다음에 또 봐요. 또 봐요. This is a tense consonant. I don't really know if you have to pronounce it differently. 그래요. 그럼 다음에 또 봐요. 네. 안녕히 가세요. Okay, I'm going to listen to the end of this one.
그런데 어디 가세요? 커피숍에 가요. 제니 서점에 가요. 친구가 학교 앞 서점에서 일을 해요. 아, 그래요? 그럼 다음에 또 봐요.
다음에 또 봐요. Sounds like they're mumbling.
그럼 다음에 또 봐요.
다음에 또
네. 그럼 다음에 또 봐요. 그럼 다음에 또 봐요. 네. 안녕히 가세요.
안녕히 가세요. Okay. All right, let's try the whole thing again. This is my first memorization pass. It's not going to be smooth on the first pass. 리사 씨, 안녕하세요. 제니 씨, 오래간만이에요. 네, 오래간만이에요. 그런데 어디 갔어요? 커피숍에 가요. 제니 씨는 어디 갔어요? 서점에 가요. 친구가 학교 앞 서점에서 Let me try that here. 친구가 학교 앞 서점에서 일을 해요. 그래요. 그래요. what was that word she said? It was that. This is the speed bump word. 그럼 something and then like check it out. 그럼 다음에 okay. 다음에 그럼 다음에 또 봐요. 그럼 다음에 또 봐요. 네. 안녕히 가세요. That sounds so much like 안녕하세요. Like just it almost rhymes and stuff. Okay. Let's just try this last chunk. 아, 그래요. 그럼, oh my god, I forgot it already. How did I forget that? 다음에, I'm gonna write that a few. So sometimes, like with these kind of words, I'm just gonna write it like 5 times. Whatever. Okay. 다음에. 아, 그래요. 그럼 다음에 또 봐요. 네. 안녕히 가세요. Okay, start that over. Is this 그래요. 그럼 그럼 다음에 또 봐요. 네. 안녕히 가세요. Okay. I think I've got the whole thing now. Let's try it. 리사 씨, 안녕하세요. 제니 씨, 오래간만이에요. 네, 오래간만이에요. 그런데 어디 가세요? 커피숍에 가요. 제니 씨는 어디 가세요? 서점에 가요. 친구가 학교 앞 서점에서 일을 해요. 그래요. 그래요. 그럼 다음에 더 봬요. 그럼 Let me start the sentence over. 그래요. 그럼 다음에 봐요. 다음에도 봐요. Okay. 그래요. I don't know how to intonate that. Like I know this is supposed to be like, oh really? Like oh echt? Like 그래요. It doesn't sound like I'm saying it right. 그래요. 그럼 다음에 봐요. 다음에도 봐요. 네. 안녕히 가세요. Really, really rough on that last section. I'm going to try it one more time just to try to get that flow better. But this, actually, I want to listen to how she says, 그래요. Because I just don't, I feel like I'm a bad actor trying to say that line.
네, 안녕히 가세요. 그럼 다음에 또 봐요. 아, 그래요? 그럼
그래요.
다음
그래요. Okay, I'll try that. Whatever. All right, here we go. 리사 씨, 안녕하세요. 제니 씨, 오래간만이에요. 네, 오래간만이에요. 그런데 어디 갔어요? 커피숍에 가요. 리사 씨는 어디 갔어요? 서점에 가요. 친구가 학교 앞 서점에서 일을 해요. 아, 그래요. 그럼 다음에 또 봐요. 네, 안녕히 가세요. Okay, I think I got it. Um, yeah, so like I said, that took me, I mean, this was my second session. It took me like just over 30 minutes. Very clearly, this is not a super long thing or anything, but what I think it's important to notice, like, yes, I'm just memorizing it, but like this sentence in particular here, like this sentence, um, is huge. And like being memorizing, like I haven't just memorized a bunch of sounds for this sentence. I know what this sentence means, and I can pull it out as an example sentence from my brain now. Like I can just throw. I have this all covered, and I just say 친구가 학교 앞 서점에서 일을 해요. And that's has so many different grammatical elements of Korean just embedded into it, and also the words like 서점, 서점에, so I'm at the bookstore. 저는 서점에, 저는 서점에 있어요. So I can build sentences like that using bookstore because I've said that word a lot. 서점에, 서점에서. You know, like so those are just some examples. Like I don't know. I don't. We're done. We're done. Thanks for watching. Bye.